Juicero, once touted as the Keurig for juicer, promised to revolutionize the way we drink fresh juice at home. With millions in venture capital, the endorsement of Silicon Valley elites, and a flashy juicing machine, Juicero seemed poised to succeed. Yet in a matter of months, this ambitious startup crumbled into one of the biggest Silicon Valley flops in recent memory. So what exactly went wrong? To understand the downfall, we need to start at the beginning. Juicero was founded in 2013 by Doug Evans, a wellness enthusiast with a vision to make fresh juice accessible and easy for everyone. Evans wasn't new to the world of wellness. Before Juicero, he co-founded Organic Avenue, a health-focused retail chain selling raw and organic foods with a particular emphasis on juice. Through Organic Avenue, Evans became a prominent figure in the wellness world, often likened to a health food guru. His passion for juice wasn't just a business, it was a lifestyle. After selling his stake in Organic Avenue, Evans wanted to make an even greater impact. His vision for Juicero was partly inspired by his frustrations with existing juicers, which he saw as messy, inconvenient, and often wasteful. He believed there was a demand for an alternative that could offer the convenience of fresh juice without the hassle of chopping, juicing, and cleaning. Juicero, in Evans's mind, would be that alternative, blending Silicon Valley innovation with wellness ideals to create a machine that could meet the demands of busy, health-conscious consumers. Backed by an impressive $120 million in venture capital, Juicero attracted some of Silicon Valley's most notable investors, including Google Ventures and Kleiner Perkins. Evans successfully leveraged his charisma and health expertise to pitch Juicero as a game-changing product, securing funding from some of the biggest names in tech. With such influential names on board, the company quickly gained a reputation for being the next big thing in wellness tech. Silicon Valley's appetite for disruptive, innovative tech startups was growing, and Juicero seemed to offer the perfect fusion of health, convenience, and technology. Evans believed that people were craving fresh, organic, cold-pressed juice without the hassle of prepping fruits and vegetables. His solution? Juicero, a sleek Wi-Fi-enabled juicer designed to work exclusively with proprietary pre-packaged juice packs. This wasn't just any juicer, though. The Juicero machine cost an astounding $700 at launch, and the packs, containing pre-cut fruits and vegetables, cost between $5 to $8 each. These packs were sealed and vacuum packed to preserve freshness, with the Wi-Fi connection ensuring each pack's QR code was scanned before it could be used to confirm its freshness. The Juicero machine applied high levels of pressure to squeeze juice from the packs, with the Wi-Fi connection ensuring that each pack's QR code was scanned to verify freshness. The idea was that by connecting to the internet, the Juicero machine could update itself and prevent the use of expired packs. This safety measure was one of Juicero's unique selling points, promoting itself as a safe and high-tech alternative to traditional juicing. Juicero marketed itself as a luxury appliance, similar to brands like Nespresso and Vitamix, emphasizing its convenience and environmental friendliness. Evans and his team believed that their high-quality ingredients, vacuum-sealed packaging, and high-pressure extraction process would attract health-conscious consumers willing to pay for an exclusive experience. However, consumers and critics soon began to question the practicality and pricing of Juicero's product. The machine itself was indeed an impressive piece of engineering. Its internal motor was designed to apply thousands of pounds of pressure, with Juicero's marketing claiming this was essential for extracting every last drop from the produce. Additionally, Juicero emphasized that, unlike traditional juicers, their machine created no mess, required no cleanup, and provided fresh juice at the push of a button. However, these convenience factors came at a high cost. A $700 machine with pricey proprietary juice packs that locked consumers into a limited ecosystem. Juicero's marketing team promoted the machine heavily on its technological features, which they claimed made it stand out from any other juicer. Ads highlighted the Wi-Fi connection, its food safety benefits, and the ease of use. Consumers were led to believe that this high-tech juicer would bring a completely unique experience to their kitchens. Juicero's heavy marketing created lofty customer expectation. People expected cutting-edge convenience and functionality that justified the hefty price. This exclusivity model quickly became a point of contention. The packs could only be used with the Juicero machine, meaning consumers were locked into buying Juicero's proprietary packs. The cost of these packs added up, making Juicero's juice even more expensive than most cold-pressed juices available at stores. The machine's price and the mandatory use of Juicero's packs made it difficult for everyday consumers to justify the purchase. Then in April 2017, a major scandal struck that would soon become the defining moment of Juicero's failure. Reporters at Bloomberg published a video showing that Juicero's packs could be squeezed by hand to produce juice without the need for the machine. This single revelation undercut Juicero's entire value proposition. If the juice could be extracted by hand, why did anyone need a $700 machine? The video went viral, and the company was thrust into a PR nightmare. For consumers, the scandal was proof that Juicero's high-tech promises were largely unnecessary. Following the hand-squeezing scandal, former employees began to speak out. They alleged that Juicero's leadership had known about the pack's hand-squeezing potential but dismissed it, believing that the product's aesthetic and luxury branding would maintain its allure. Evans himself reportedly downplayed the issue, arguing that the machine's high-tech features like the QR scanning were part of Juicero's value. However, consumers and critics saw these features as gimmicks that inflated the product's price without adding genuine value. Juicero's response to the public outcry was limited and ultimately ineffective. The company issued a statement attempting to explain the benefits of the machine, stating that it was about consistency, convenience, and food safety. However, this defense fell flat. Consumers found the explanation unconvincing, especially given the machine's exorbitant price. The damage to Juicero's reputation was done, and trust in the brand was eroded. The Juicero machine's QR scanning feature, initially promoted as a food safety measure, was now seen as unnecessary. Consumers were skeptical of the Wi-Fi-enabled freshness check, wondering if this was merely a ploy to justify the product's high-tech label. Moreover, many questioned the environmental impact of Juicero's single-use packs. Despite the brand's claims of eco-friendliness, the packs created plastic waste that often ended up in landfills as they weren't easy to recycle. As public opinion soured, Juicero's investors began to pull back. Many felt the company had become emblematic of Silicon Valley's excesses, focusing on hype and superficial innovation rather than solving genuine consumer problems. For many, Juicero was now perceived as a scam, a luxury product that added little value to people's lives but preyed on the wellness trend. Critics pointed out that Juicero had fallen into the classic Silicon Valley trap, over-engineering a solution for a problem that didn't really exist. Evans had sold Juicero as a revolution in wellness, but in reality, the product added little convenience or value for most people. His vision of a juice revolution was overshadowed by the company's sky-high pricing and restrictive business model, where customers felt tied to Juicero's costly ecosystem. The investor backlash was significant as well. Many who had backed Juicero felt blindsided by the hand-squeezing revelation, and there were rumblings of frustration within Juicero's investment community. Venture capitalists had expected Juicero to bring in substantial profits, but with public confidence shattered, they began questioning the product's market viability. The pressure from investors increased as they urged Juicero to pivot or lower the machine's price to salvage the product, but by this point the damage was irreparable. Juicero's story serves as a cautionary example of Silicon Valley's investment behavior, where hype and speculative potential often overshadow genuine value. Investors in Silicon Valley tend to follow trends, looking for the next big thing rather than carefully assessing each venture's real utility. In Juicero's case, the large sums of venture capital funding fueled the company's sense of invincibility, giving it the impression that it could break into markets regardless of practical limitations. The post-mortem on Juicero's failure teaches valuable lessons for tech startups and the investment world. Firstly, innovation must serve a real purpose. Juicero's tech-heavy approach was impressive, but unnecessary for the task at hand, which made it feel like an over-engineered gimmick. Secondly, pricing must align with the product's value. Juicero's steep price made it inaccessible to most consumers, especially when the core function could be done without the machine. Finally, startups should resist overhyping products that don't add substantial value to their customers' lives. Juicero's downfall serves as a cautionary tale for startups. A product can only succeed if it genuinely meets consumer needs. Juicero's focus on exclusivity and aesthetic appeal ultimately alienated customers who felt that the product's benefits did not justify its cost. In the end, Juicero's legacy became one of over-engineered excess and Silicon Valley hype, where style took precedence over substance. By September 2017, Juicero officially shut down. Evans, who had once envisioned Juicero as a cornerstone of health and innovation, left the company, and the product disappeared from the market. Today, Juicero is remembered as a case study in tech overreach, reminding us that no amount of sleek design or investor backing can make up for a product that fails to address real consumer needs.